Quick video tonight talking about AMC going into Monday. Today is of course Saturday, but it's not long until Monday, and big things are happening into this week. Bear in mind, earnings are scheduled for the 8th of November, so big things are going to be ahead in the next few days. I want to talk about what's coming up and what this will mean for AMC, so if it sounds good, do leave a like and subscribe. Again, I'm going to try and make this quite a quick video for you guys, but yeah, subscribe. But also remember, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I am going to take this opportunity to remind you that we are doing a fundraiser right now for Save the Children. If you can donate anything, please do. Now I've said that, we're going to dive in. I just want to quickly have a look at the price of AMC. Not too important in my opinion, but one thing is clear in the past week and also in the past month, we're doing really well. Now zoom into the past day, which was of course Friday, we're seeing very good things over there. We're climbing by about $1.65, this is about 4.12%. Past 5 days, things are looking good. We're seeing this upward momentum continue and continue. So you'll see that from the start of the week, on a price of 36, we're coming up to 41. So it's good growth, but it isn't really something that we would not expect, because AMC for weeks and months now actually has been consolidating, I would say, in this range between, $30 on the low end and really $50 roughly on the high end. So, a range of 41 is not something that we would not expect, especially from a rise of 36. What's crucial now is where we go from here. We want to see another rise going forwards into next week, and usually with AMC we do sometimes require a catalyst for that. Now sometimes breakouts do happen for no reason, but earnings is going to be a big catalyst in my opinion. Now, our last video was some time ago, but one thing is still relevant. In that video, I spoke about AMC having expected earnings for this quarter of 777 million. Now, come back to what we've seen on Google's charts over here. We're looking at an expected revenue figure here of 733 million, so not too far off, and it still is a really big number. Now again, whether this happens or not is going to be clear in the next couple of days, but clearly it is a big increase from what we saw in quarter 2. Now go back to quarter 2, we're looking at reported figures of 444 million, and come back to quarter 1 and you'll see our figures were actually lower than that at 148 million, and going back all the way to quarter 4 of 2020, we're looking at a reported figure of 162. Now look back to this and you will see that our last quarter was actually a really nice surprise of about 16.38%, and our EPS figure was also beat with a surprise of 25.66%. So going into this quarter, I think it is absolutely possible that we are going to be coming very close to these revenue figures expected. I think it is absolutely possible that we could have a positive surprise as well. Now, depending on how big this positive surprise is, I think it will have different levels of impact. So with AMC in general, I think earnings, they are definitely a catalyst. I think depending on what the figure is, and especially how it's reported, it is going to have a big impact. Now don't get me wrong, a lot of the apes, as they do call themselves, are paying attention to the stock on a realistic level. Most people are not paying attention to the media because we know how much FUD and falsities they like to spread. However, whilst this is true for people like us, people who are invested in AMC, whilst we know what's going on behind the scenes, a lot of people do not. And if we do see AMC having figures like 730 million or something like that, potentially even all the way up to 800 million, which is definitely on the more high end, but we're not too far off and we could definitely get a big surprise. Again, go back to what we saw in the last quarter, we got a really nice surprise. We had expected of 382 million and we actually got 444 million. So a really big increase that we actually got. And again, depending on how good figures are this quarter, it definitely could influence things. So AMC beating earnings would be a good thing. And of course, if we can get all the way up there to 800 million in revenue, maybe even 900 million, and it is a long shot, it definitely is probably not going to happen, but if we can get all the way up to $1 billion in revenue, I think that will be something that people cannot deny and see AMC as a positive company for, because I think things are now coming into fruition with AMC in the sense that a lot of people who are not invested in AMC and who are looking to get into AMC, they probably have been watching the stock for a while now and they're thinking about this one as time goes on. Bear in mind, the initial argument for AMC was that the company is fundamentally flawed, and that was true then. But what we have seen since then, we've seen obviously apes rescue the company, and right now we are seeing the company actually churn out some very good figures quarter over quarter, and I hope this does continue, and it is obviously scheduled to be a very big increase anyway. But I think the argument for the company being fundamentally flawed is now disappearing as time goes on, because we are seeing the fundamentals of the company becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. We're having business ventures from AMC, which are positive as well. I think things, the cards are lining up on the table. So what am I expecting price-wise from AMC? I think it could result in a run-up because, like I said, we do have big speculation anyway. Retail investors are just continuing to buy no matter whether we have catalysts or not. But like I said, people are hopefully going to see these earnings figures as a good thing. And these people who were looking to get into AMC, they're going to see where we are. They're going to see that it's been consolidating between 50 and 30. And they're hopefully going to see the good, fundamentals of the company as well as the technicals. And see, actually, this company may not be as dangerous as it was initially, quote-unquote, shown to be. So it's just something to think about. Whether that actually happens or not is, again, going to be clear in the next week. But it's just something that I wanted to remind you guys of. Earnings are coming up and it is going to be a big thing. Is this going to send us on our next run up? And are we going to hit triple digits? I want to hear what you have to say down below. So please do drop me a comment. I will see you all again soon for another AMC related video. Goodbye. So thank you for watching through till the end. But let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.